And from that time to this, I have stood and fought with other families in their demand for justice. That's over a 9-year period. And in that 9-year period, I have noticed the escalation of police brutality, not just here in New York, but across the United States. I have noticed the murders of unarmed men by police officers who are supposed to serve and protect us, and I have also witnessed the courts not prosecute them underneath the law. The point of the matter is that there is no justice for us. We march. We are made to march and beg and plead for justice, and in a country that has claims of liberty and justice for all, we shouldn't have to beg for anything. Justice should be given with the same swiftness that it is rendered upon us when we are accused of a crime. When we are accused of a crime, within 72 hours, we will be charged, we will be brought before the judge. But when an officer of the law is accused of a crime, even when we see it on video, they have to investigate. Weeks and months go by while they investigate what they've already seen in black and white. And even if an officer is convicted underneath the law, what he's convicted of doesn't meet the crime committed. And even if an officer is convicted to the full maximum sentence of the law, it in no shape, form, or fashion puts a dent in police brutality itself. He can be locked up in jail, but his fellow officers will still continue on brutalizing and killing and murdering unarmed individuals. And it's my position that this has to stop. We cannot have a government that possesses a department called the Department of Justice look down and ignore carte blanche denial of justice from city after city and state after state and sit up there and do nothing. In light of that, I have initiated a petition that is demanding nationwide action against police brutality. It is a demand that the U.S. Attorney General act and remedy the issue of police brutality once and for all. We cannot afford to fight these cases on a case-by-case basis. We can when it's necessary, and we do. But there's too many cases that don't meet the spotlight. A family's ability to receive justice shouldn't be dependent upon if you can get enough people to come around you and support you. It shouldn't be dependent upon whether or not the media wants to highlight your tragedy. It should be dependent upon the law and the law itself. And the U.S. Attorney General, as the chief law enforcer of the United States, he has a responsibility and a sworn duty to enforce the law when the law is broken. Law enforcement has violated and broken the law across the board. The department officials do not charge them for the crime committed. The district attorneys do not charge them for the crime committed. And the state attorneys sit up there and do nothing. Therefore, the bulk of the matter falls on the head of the U.S. Attorney General.
Go ahead.
This petition is a demand which is going to be signed by we the people. It is notice to the United States of the government that we the people of the United States demand you to act on our behalf. You cannot allow our murders, our incarcerations, and claim to be a land of justice. Right now, here in the United States, there are 2.3 million people in prison. And I need you to understand that that's more people locked up and incarcerated than all other countries in the world combined. Yet, you call yourself a land of liberty and justice? Where's the liberty when they're locked up 24/7? Where's the justice when you send your police into communities to so-called protect and serve us, but they slaying us by the thousands? You have a job to do, Mr. Holder. You took a sworn oath, Mr. Holder. And inasmuch as thousands of people throughout the United States today can't even get a job, I suggest you do the job that you got and are occupying in office. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little song for y'all to kind of chill this out because he's getting kind of hot right there. I have to chill my own self out sometimes. Alright? Stay with me. Tell me where you been. Tell me where you been. Stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. Hey, Mr. Copper. Tell me where you been. You keep stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. Don't stop in my community if you want to. Pass judgment on the ones you see that come through. Busting the doors of alleged drug sales. Question everybody and then make them pay bail. Witness crime and then walk the other way. Make them run, then chase them so they die where they lay. Pretend you're a cabbie and hope you get hail. But in patrol cars creep like you're scoping for tail. Blame everybody but you for crime. Pick and choose who you want to snitch and drop crime. Then play heroic while you're dragging them in. Right up the charges leave, then do it again. Talk shit to your partner how you had him on the ground. Pounding and pounding his face to a mountain. First forth and you was exhausted and came this close to sending a nigga to his coffin. Yeah, tell me where you been. Cause you keep stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. Hey, Mr. Copper, tell me where you been. Cause you keep stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. How and when did you become a cop? They taught you who they assault. You dropped, they made you co-conspirator to the crimes and promised you a bailout and get out of doing time. So you ran out to do what they taught you to do. So you make detective and run your own crew. Well, how does it feel to kill a man in cold blood? One who's begging and screaming his own life to be loved. One with nothing at all but the clothes on his back. By which you judge him and hunt him and wage your attack. Therefore, you're an ignorant of the fight. Since against the man convicted of a crime. And even his friends believes him. So both you go to jail making products they'll sell. Won't even question once why they couldn't post his bail. They call him to the board when parole comes around. Declare him unhabilitated, casting hope to the ground. Yeah, tell me where you been. Cause you keep stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. Hey, Mr. Copper, tell me where you been. Cause you keep stopping, searching, questioning, bothering me. Peace, y'all.